Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video. You know what to do. Don't tell my wife. Facebook, well worth it. Definitely check it out. Now, just a reminder, the Goldies, the countdown for our mid-year top 10 picks will be at the end of the month. You definitely want to check it out. There's gonna be some great figures that we're counting down. This year's been incredible. And there's probably gonna be some giveaways. So make sure you check it out live. So here we go. We have the Zhu Bajie figure that just came to me. This is from InArt. Take a look at the box. Pretty simple box, nothing special. Nothing on the back, just some credits. And here's the front. So let's get it out of the box and see what he looks like. So here he is. So what's he come with? He's got the 9-tooth rake, as you can see. He's got the preservation orb. He's got the past echo mirror. He's got 6 hands, and we got the figure. We also have this pretty decent stand, so not too bad, not too shabby. He does come with these instructions. You can take a look at it. Shows you everything that comes in the box. You open it up, details how to move the figure, how to put the accessories on, so on and so forth. So nice that they include that. So let's get into these hands. These hands are small. I probably should have attached them to the figure so you can get a better look at them. But you can see there's some pretty good details on it, the paint, the sculpt. But they are very small. They are very small hands. You have a couple of opened hands, a couple of grasping hands, and some kind of open, loose hands as well. So again, it comes with 2 sets, 6 hands, plus the ones that come with the figure. Here's some fists. Another fist, left and right hands. And then this is one of the more open hands for grasping. You can grasp that mirror with this particular hand. Now here is the orb. It's got a nice sculpt on it and really, really nice paint. That paint is good. You can see the seam right in the middle, which is, it's not the end of the world, but you can see it. So there it is. But very, very nice sculpt on the base there. Very, very nice. Great paint work, as I said. So that's pretty cool. And then you have the mirror. The mirror is really nice. Great sculpt on it. Great paint. This is just a really nice piece. So just take a look at it from different angles. Would have been nice to have had a little bit of maybe some die cast in there, but I guess you can't do everything. But again, it is a great, great sculpted piece. Very nice. And then we'll move into that 9-tooth rake. That is a really cool piece. All the detail on there, the paint on that is just awesome. It's really awesome. Take a look at it from the back. See that sculpting. Even the pole itself is really nice. Look at that. That's great. It's really nice. Excellent weathering. Can't really ask for more. So here's the figure. He's very small. I guess he's about 4 inches tall. Take a look at the figure, the sculpt, the paintwork. Very, very good. Very nice. Great weathering on the clothing. Clothing is all plastic. There's no soft goods. See, you can move it a little bit. It's pliable. You can move it around. You can move certain pieces around for, whether it's the stomach or the legs there, just to try to move them or articulate them or pose them. But just really nice. Now, the bottom of the feet are not the greatest. They really prohibit the figure from standing up on his own. So you do need the You do need that stand that he came with. Look at the back. Look at that. Look at that. That's so nice. That's really nice. Look at that. That subtle weathering on that piece. It's so good. I'm actually, I'm blown away by the weathering and the work that they did on the clothing. It's really, really superb. It's fantastic. So there's that head sculpt, which is great. So nice. Just so well done. So well done. So let's take a look at him, see how he moves. I'll get the head, move it down. You can push it forward a little bit. It goes down. You can see that's great range. You can't really ask for more than that. That is great range, and you can see that there's kind of this movable back piece right at the base of the back of the head that does allow for kind of masking the head as it looks down. And it can go up as you push the head up. You get a little bit of range going up. It's nowhere near as good as going down. But it's great. So no issues going side to side, none at all. And you do get a little bit of a tilt either side. It's all right. Now the jaw is articulated. You can open and close it. And then you can see inside the mouth all the different teeth. And the fact that they made sure to include some really nice sculpting in there. Look at that. Look at that. That is excellent. So good. So this is movable. It's a piece of plastic. That scarf is a lot looser. It's not as solid as the beads. You get 360 degrees with the arm. There's no bicep swivel. You can move that piece of clothing there in the front. It twists, it turns if you want to get better movement on it. And then you can see right there. And then the hand that goes in there, that's a separate piece, which I believe is on a ball joint. You can move it around on the inside. Can't really see it too well with my fingers, but that does move on the inside, which is great. Very nice. Now the arm's going out. You get 90 degrees, maybe a little bit more. It's good. It's nice. Again, you can move the clothing, at least in the front. In terms of an ab crunch, pretty much nothing. It's very slight, but it's basically nothing. And then going back, at least on my figure, is pretty much the same. There isn't a lot of movement. You can twist the torso, as you can see. The torso is one piece. It's not an ab and upper torso. It's just the one piece. It's one sculpt. So twisting side to side. You don't really get a side rocker on the waist. That's all right. And then for the legs are probably the weakest part of the figure. It goes out to there. The clothing does get in the way if you want to put the legs going backwards, especially. Can't really put it back too much. And in terms of getting a split, you can see gets to about there. There's no real rocker on the feet. I was kind of hoping there would be. It's a little bit there, but it's so slight that you barely notice it. So the foot goes down to there, which isn't bad, but it doesn't really go up. So it does go down. So yeah, in terms of having this guy stand on his own, not the easiest thing to do. I got very lucky here. Trust me, very lucky. So for scale, here he is with the Muff toys. This is the Nightmare Batman. And then we have the Chaos Toys National Defender. These are great figures. If you don't own them, make sure you pick them up. But here he is just for scale for these two. Then we also have the Mafex Soldier Boy, which just released. And then the Storm Collectibles, the Alpha Ken. Here he is with the Dark Knight Batman. This is the one with the head sculpt. These are the first two InArt 1/12 scale figures to release. And so far, so great. These both are amazing figures, home runs. Love them. Absolutely love these figures. So I would give this figure probably a 9. I don't think I'd go above that, only because of the articulation and the inability to stand on his own, really. But the accessories, the few that he does come with, are amazing. The sculpt is incredible. I got this today. Today is July 1st here in Japan, here in Tokyo. And that's the only reason he's not going to make my top 10 list so far for mid-year. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Be good, be safe, and see you next time.